Jawaharlal Nehru, the 14th of November 1889 to the 27th of May 1964, was an Indian anti-colonial nationalist, secular humanist, social democrat and author, who was a central figure in India during the middle of the 20th century. Nehru was a principal leader of the Indian nationalist movement in the 1930s and 1940s. Upon India's independence in 1947, he served as the country's first Prime Minister, for 16 years. Nehru promoted parliamentary democracy, secularism, and science and technology during the 1950s, powerfully influencing India's arc as a modern nation. In international affairs, he steered India clear of the two blocs of the Cold War. A well-regarded author, his books written in prison, such as Letters from a Father to His Daughter 1929, An Autobiography 1936 and The Discovery of India 1946 have been read around the world. During his lifetime, the honorific Pandit was commonly applied before his name in India. Some popular quotes about Jawaharlal Nehru. Life is like a game of cards. The hand you are dealt is determinism, the way you play it is free will. Culture is the widening of the mind and of the spirit. Time is not measured by the passing of years but by what one does, what one feels, and what one achieves. The art of a people is a true mirror to their minds. Obviously, the highest type of efficiency is that which can utilize existing material to the best advantage. Failure comes only when we forget our ideals and objectives and principles. Facts are facts and will not disappear on account of your likes. Ignorance is always afraid of change. Without peace, all other dreams vanish and are reduced to ashes. Democracy and socialism are means to an end, not the end itself. Our chief defect is that we are more given to talking about things than to doing them. Citizenship consists in the service of the country. The policy of being too cautious is the greatest risk of all. The purely agitational attitude is not good enough for a detailed consideration of a subject. Democracy is good. I say this because other systems are worse. Every little thing counts in a crisis. You don't change the course of history by turning the faces of portraits to the wall. Crises and deadlocks when they occur have at least this advantage, that they force us to think. The man who has gotten everything he wants is all in favor of peace and order. I have become a queer mixture of the East and the West, out of place everywhere, at home nowhere. Action itself, so long as I am convinced that it is right action, gives me satisfaction. What we really are matters more than what other people think of us. It is the habit of every aggressor nation to claim that it is acting on the defensive. The only alternative to coexistence is co-destruction. The person who talks most of his own virtue is often the least virtuous. A theory must be tempered with reality. To be in good moral condition requires at least as much training as to be in good physical condition. Great causes and little men go ill together. The forces in a capitalist society, if left unchecked, tend to make the rich richer and the poor poorer. There is perhaps nothing so bad and so dangerous in life as fear. Action to be effective must be directed to clearly conceived ends. Let us be a little humble, let us think that the truth may not perhaps be entirely with us. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you all will like this effort of mine. If you all like this effort of ours, then like, comment, share, and subscribe.